Us. Thank you.
I want to bring in Republican Congressman Michael McCaul, chairs the House Homeland Security Committee, with me now. And, sir, we brought you in to talk about, well, these packages, whatever they are, bombs or similar bombs that have been from New York to Delaware now and Los Angeles as well. But I want to ask you about the report we're getting from the Pentagon. 800 active-duty troops will head to the border. Apparently, they're engineers and doctors and lawyers. They'll join 2,100 National Guard troops down there. What do you think of that in this moving caravan?
Well, the president's been talking about sending the military down there for days. I'm glad that he's sending extra backup troops down there. I think the question is, will they be operating in a logistical support role or more as the military would function on the border? I think this demonstrates why we need to pass the Goodlatte-McCaul bill to close legal loopholes, secure the border once and for all, and fix DACA. We wouldn't even be having to deal with this situation had not all the Democrats voted against that bill on the House floor. So now we have a precarious situation where we have to stop them before they touch base in the United States, as Bill Lajeunesse mentioned, the due process rights that will attach once they set foot in the United States. So now we have to work out an agreement with Mexico, in my judgment, where they would claim asylum in Mexico because, after all, they're away from any fear of persecution while they're in Mexico.
Okay, we are watching that. We're also watching the package story here. What is, you've been following the coverage. What is your take on what you think we need to be focused on at the moment?
You know, I dealt with this situation in my hometown of Austin during the Austin bombings. I think the difference, and that took about 18 days to find the culprit. I think the difference in this case is that none of these bombs, none of them have exploded. So we have all the materials of the bomb, possibly DNA evidence attached to them. We have the packages. There's a lot of forensic evidence that we have that we probably didn't have in the Austin case. So I predict the Joint Terrorism Task Force is working very expeditiously. I predict that we're going to find this suspect in the next several days.
Several days. Some are even predicting by the close of business today. We shall see. But
possibly.
Just to draft on the point you just made there about no explosions. Daniel Linsky, police chief, Boston, Massachusetts, said something similar 30 minutes ago. His sources are telling him, we don't have verification of this, he is saying that the packages were not designed to explode. What would that indicate?
A scare intimidation tactic, more of a bomb hoax. Now, as I understand, these bombs could explode, but unlike in the Austin bomber case, in Austin, the packages, when you open them up, they would explode. In this case, they're not. And I think that's a major distinction. And I know that theory has been kind of posited out there in the investigation world as a significant piece of evidence that they are maybe not designed to explode. And I think that's very odd, maybe just to intimidate. So we'll see. Once we find this person, I think we'll know a lot more.
Okay, one last point on this. You mentioned the Austin bombing from last March. That individual changed his tactics over the course of a week and was watching television and watching media reports to see how folks like you and the local police reacted there. We don't know if this is over or if there's another wave on that, sir.
No, we don't. As long as he's still out there, the potential for more explosive devices to be used by couriers or mail. And let's not forget, we have a lot of video of couriers delivering packages. We have the postage stamps and markings, so we can determine where these packages came out of. There is a lot of evidence here to look at, and I know Secret Service and JTTF, FBI, New York Police Department, all doing a great job focusing in on this.
Well, it's Thursday. Let's hope you're right about a couple days or even less than that. Sir, thank you for your time. Michael McCaul, they're live in Texas today. Thank you, sir.